It's actually hi. Thank you for having me. Actually, it's not just something that happened lately. It has been years of political failure of people who refuse actually to question the problems that we were facing in the neighborhoods. And these young people have always been considered as victims. Although they have been behaving badly, they were not held responsible of their deeds. Each time,
So
many.
would you say it's a case of politics perhaps blurring the vision of the authorities, chasing votes more important than chasing criminals or jihadists?
Yes, it has been a very, it's like years of chasing ethnic votes instead of treating people like responsible citizens. They think that because you're an Arab, Arabs vote for you, because you're black, blacks vote for you. But this must be about ideas and not about the colors of people. It must be about vision and not about impunity. But what happened year after year is that kind of political behavior that refuse to question the issues we are facing, and we are actually going through the consequences right now, and it is a.
So are you saying, Assita, it's a question of political correctness that has created this situation?
It is one of the aspects that has created the situation. It's also a lack of individual responsibility, because if people are acting in a certain way and they're always finding excuses, you will always hear that the behavior of someone is the consequence of the behavior of someone else. But that's not true. When you do something, you are the one to be held responsible for it, and your religion or your social position or your color doesn't matter. And right now, we must learn from that. We must face this reality and move forward with a new vision and act properly. There is a lot of impunity when people do something and nothing happens. Police doesn't have the power. Nothing happens. Then they don't understand that the rules are compulsory. They think that the rules are actually reduced to a kind of option, but rules are not simply an option. It's something that applies to everyone, and they need to comply. I must also say there is clearly a failure in the education process, not only at school, but also at home. Because normally when people go to school, at a certain level, they must come out with a way of thinking that can help them have a critical view of society. If their way of thinking is to be convinced that they must go to Syria, fight there, and come back here and kill some people, then there is something miss with education that failed to make them critical. And there is something wrong with the way in which they have been educated at home. They did not get the example. But still, this is not an excuse. If you are poor or sad, you still must respect the law and respect the lives of other people.